Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to explain about unstop, one of the coding problem. Now I am creating this video with C. So in next video I will explain with the Python language. But if it is possible, I will explain that Python code in this video also. Let's see the first of all, thank you for clicking this video and thank you for subscribing my YouTube channel. Please, if anyone not subscribe my channel, please subscribe my YouTube channel. Now let's see the problem statement. Given a number n, your task is to create a problem to calculate the nth term of the Alice sequence consists of the squares of prime numbers 2 square, 3 square, 5 square, 7 square, and so on. The input format is the first line should contain only one line input given as number n. Output format output the square of the prime number at the nth position in the sequence. And one more thing, there is a constraint here. So 1 is less than or equals to n is less than or equals to 10 to the power of 5. The main thing is, in simply I can explain, like you already know what is prime number. The simple definition is whichever the number is contain only two factors. That number we call it as a prime number. Okay, here now we have to find out the some sequence of prime numbers. In that, whatever the Alois choice is there, if Alois select one number with that is n variable, if you give input, then we have to identify that number position and we have to identify that number and also square it. And we have to return that square number, that square result. That's the main thing of these prime numbers here. If someone asks, like, can you tell me, like, 25 is the prime number or not? So, in simply, you can say, like, this is not a prime number because it has three factors, 5 and 25 and 1 or so. So it consisting of more than two factors. So that's why it is not a prime number. But if you ask this question to your system, so it needs some instruction, okay, with some programming language. I'm asking to my system. So 25 is the can you tell me 25 is a prime number or not? If I ask like this, will it give that answer? So we need to give the some instructions with help of the some programming language. Now here I am using the C as a programming language, and now I am giving the instructions to my system. So it will give the output, is this prime or not? Okay, if it is prime, then it will give the prime. Otherwise, not prime. Okay, that's the thing. First, we need to identify the prime number. A list of prime numbers we need to identify. Now let's do the coding part. Here, first we need to take one inputting. So for that, we need to initialize. I have to initialize one variable here. That is here. Okay, that's an integer. And see how we can take input from user. Yeah, we can use scanf. Okay, scanf, like we need to add this thing percentage d. This is for integer, and also address this variable. After that, we need to find out a sequence of prime numbers. So for that, I have to create from where you want to start. Prime numbers will start from. So we need to start from. And one more thing, count is 0. This is for identify that particular location. If the whatever the user enter, we need to check this count and this number. If the count and this number equal, then that position we correctly identify that position. Okay, that's the thing. So for loop, I'm using this while loop and with true condition. And here I'm writing one function here. If is prime, one function. And in this I'm passing one number. I'm starting from 2. If it is prime, then I will increase the count and I will check if count equals what user entered value. Then we have to print here percentage d n into n, not n into n. number into number. Okay, square of that number and break it this loop. We or a not, and what we will do, just increase the number. All this fine. Now we have to write one function for this. For that, what we will do, just boolean type, it will return the value and is prime as a function name. I'm writing here, and it will take one number as an input, as a argument. Sorry for that. And here we need to identify this is prime or not. So if num is less than 2, that is false. Sorry, return false. Then int I is equals to, I'm starting from 2 and I into I. I'll explain why I'm taking this I into I. Num and I plus plus. If num mod I equals to 0, that will return false. Otherwise, return, that's the prime thing. Here, why I'm taking this condition, because the in every time the prime numbers will start from 2. Okay, if any number, if selected number is less than 2, that's not a prime. So that's why I'm verifying here in similar in the low in the best level. And also here I'm checking this checking also. I'm starting from 2 and I into I, because let's take 25. So 25 25 means, if I am here I'm starting from 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so on 25. Here I will run this loop until reach the 25. If I run that much, then it will take a little bit more time. So that's very complex, and also that's not a best case. So for this best case purpose, here I'm easily identifying. So like in the below level, 25 below level. So here I'm identifying the one factor of 25. So if any factor is there, that is also but prime number. So that's why I'm writing this condition. Okay. So I hope all this clear. So let's execute this code. Maybe I did something wrong. Let's see. Oh, sorry. In C, I think we need to initialize. Sorry, I have to initialize this thing. I will forward it. So bull is prime and hint number. Yeah, okay. One library is there. I have to include that thing. Sorry, include std bull dot h ink. Maybe I have entered correct library name. Let's see. Oh, sorry. Did you mean 18? Sorry, print F. Okay, no issue. Any error? Yeah. Now we got the solution. Yeah. It's executed successfully. Let's correct answer. I hope you all understood this question. Yeah. Thank you.